Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tigers' offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the off.
Oh, he's got some space. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the tight end. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Anderson. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Durham. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Looking to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. Working that left side now. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Big fella moving. They will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Aggies offense will take the field for the first time. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, You can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. And one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Gets his first one of the day away. He might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Unloads to the right. It's complete. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
That's a really nice job holding that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field, and that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all three levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Going for 6. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Oregon State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Beavs have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Air Force. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. To the air, it's Reed. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Tigers are in a mess here on third and a mile. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake. You huddle the guys up, sudden change. Be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking downfield, it's Reed. This time it's complete. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. On the run, it's Moss. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back has it. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
As an offense, you've got to know at this part of the field, deep in your own end, you have got to do a better job in pass pro if you're going to call a pass play at this juncture in the game. Not good enough.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Nussmeier.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They go to the ground. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and look for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll try the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Reed. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Just drives it between the uprights. Now the lead is down to 11. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. A quick pass to the left. Speeding down the left side. The 30. At the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking downfield, it's Reed. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Aggies need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Motion from the wideout. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Bussey. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here comes the heat. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going up top again. Throws to the tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Sharp. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll run play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Durham. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. He'll pull it on the read. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A&M comes back out with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Keeps it going. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Good timing on the quick out. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Hilton. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. That's caught, it's Durham. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Looking to throw again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Fires it incomplete.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead's extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. Oregon State has the lead right now, but this Research Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 6 over Air Force. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Fires on the move. Complete downfield. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. On the move. Steamrolls his way ahead. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. To the air, it's Reed. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Texas A&M going quickly. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. A strike downfield. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And this one will be a 57-yard attempt. He'll unleash it from the right hash. No good. There is a flag on the field, so let's see if he gets a do-over. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Never a doubt. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. On the move from inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Craver. And the returner is stopped. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Quickly complete. And they're able to get him down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Looks it in at the 40. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field, looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Hilton. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. They boot it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Oh, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hilton. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. With the catch, it's Durham. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Keeps it on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. You think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on-one. These guys were like avatars with their frames. So difficult to block and so athletic. That's what this guy
breaks into the open. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Back to throw, it's Reed. Under fire. Got him downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. A run for the quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Moss. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to do it on the ground. Creates a little room. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Aggies. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after making the extra point, they're down 24-13. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Snagged in the middle. It's Hilton. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. He'll pull it down and run. Crosses the 35. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
The offensive line coach will be pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game, but from an O-line standpoint, they've been atrocious in pass pro.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wilson. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Reed. Finds his man, it's Wilson. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. On the ground, it's Moss. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Turning it up. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And here they come, almost all the way back.
And I love the decisiveness by the quarterback on that play. Nobody open downfield. I'm going to go get this myself. And I'm not just going to go get a first down. I'm taking this thing to the house.
Obvious thinking here. Get the two-point conversion now, and all you'll need is a field goal to tie. He's looking to pass. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty flag down, and I think the offense is going to pick up the first down. The defense was offside. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Spits it out to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Durham. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Going to look downfield again. This time on target. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Looking for a gap. It's Durham.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They're setting up the screen, and this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Sharp. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
He slides that just inside the right upright.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. This drive will open from the 15. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Got it in the middle. It's Concepcion. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. He'll do it himself. Quick spin on the run. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. On the move, it's Moss. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Bussey. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Got the quick pass.
I got to tell you, I love the thought on offense. You want to get one of the fastest players in the country the ball in space, see if he can break one, make you a big play in a 2-minute situation. But that's just a better job tackling by the defense. They practice that all week, and it shows up big here lately.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. And the quarterback takes a knee. The kick is on its way. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To throw, it's Reed. That's caught. It's Concepcion. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He's going to run it. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days.